Well, hey everybody, thanks for watching the Family Makes Waves YouTube channel. I hope you're having a great day. This is going to be our last episode in the interviews series with Bob West, and it's another great episode. He talks about the reason that we can find hope in parenting. And as parents, there's probably been a time where you felt a little hopeless. I think we've all been there. And that's what Bob West talks about in this segment of the interview. He also talks a lot about need projects. So if you're a parent of a special needs child or you know someone who is, you'll want to watch the tail end of this video where Bob West talks about that, see how you can get plugged in. And don't forget to leave comments on the videos and let us know what you think about them. Start a conversation with us. We're really looking forward to that. And if you like the content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. This will be our last episode with the Bob West interview, and I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great day. Go to where you're at now. Right, and specifically with Kyle, all your kids are successfully in school, and I think anybody who looked at your family would be like, oh wow, you got them into college, you're putting them through college, good job. It looks really good. But Kyle specifically, right, a young man with cerebral palsy, and he's had a lot of opportunities that normal kids wouldn't get, and he's taking advantage of them.
Yeah, I mean, when we moved here to Colorado and started at Focus on the Family, that was kind of the first of really starting to see God use Kyle in a way that we never knew he would. I mean, at 7 years old, when he met Dr. Dobson, and then Dr. Dobson talked to him, and they turned it into a broadcast on Focus on the Family's broadcast. I mean, just blew us away that our 7-year-old, now understanding that Kyle at 2 years old, when he started talking, was talking in full sentences and would talk with adults and didn't understand children, because again, other children are like running circles around Kyle, and Kyle's just sitting in a chair going, hey you guys, let's talk, right? Because that's how he could engage people. At 7 years old, so he spoke like an adult at 7, and so, that conversation was such a blessing to us. And then the letters that we started getting in from people who said Kyle was such an encouragement to them. And even a letter from a person who said that someone pulled over to the side of the road and gave their life to Christ because of my 7-year-old. And you think, oh wow, my gosh, you think that this just, how God's plan is, again, not our plan at all, but his wisdom and his knowing that Kyle was going to use Kyle in a mighty way that just blows me away. It just blows me away to know that God uses all of us, no matter what our ability, and all of our children are blessed with that God has a plan for them. A lot of parents with special needs don't go, what the heck is the plan here? We don't know it. God does, and I can tell you it's good. And then at 13, he was part of the Truth Project. And again, people telling us, he's 25 now. The other day we were at a restaurant and somebody goes, excuse me, is this Kyle West from the Truth Project? Right? We were sitting there eating dinner and it's like, yeah. And he's like, oh my gosh, we love you, and blah, blah, blah. We're like, whoa, wait, that was 12 years ago. Yeah. And it's still being used by God for people to understand God, and that program that's helping with worldview, Kyle got to be a part of that, right? And then, the scariest thing for us was he wanted to go to college, and the college he wanted to go to was in Virginia, and we're in Colorado. And it was a small college, Patrick Henry, and he ended up going there, and we got him set up there, and it was a good situation because it was small, but he was able to get his degree there in Virginia without us, standing over the top of him and watching his every move. But that didn't happen overnight. That was because we were able to have, my mother-in-law watching him in Sunday school programs, or our church saying, yeah, we want Kyle to be a part of our program, leave him here, we got him, he's with us, we don't worry about it. It didn't start with us just jettisoning him when we had been covering him. It had been slow steps of allowing him to go to winter camp where they sent a partner with him to help him get around and things, and then him going to college and getting his 4-year degree, and then him going off and doing a master's, a 2-year master program that he just completed, and now he's going off for a 5-year PhD program at Penn University in Philadelphia. I mean, all of that is just, it blows us away. And really, his goal is to bring back God into the academic world. He wants to be that voice of reason in the academic world that just seems to have lost all that reason. Well, what a great blessing that that could be as we bring our children up and they become those academics who are teaching the next generation, to help them understand that God is there, God is present, and He wants to know them. I mean, that, to me, that's just a great spot for him to be, considering what we see in the academic world today. What's going on the campus. Provision has just been amazing in our lives, and that's really why, one of the main reasons I started Need Project is that we have definitely been able to see the hope in our family and in our son, his life, that God has placed there for all of us. And I don't know that all parents see that, and we really want to share with them, there is hope, there is a plan. So many parents that I know, they see others around them, they see their lives as a family, they see the things that they have to go through, and they see that they can do their lives as well, right? A lot of families and parents may be saying, I just don't know if I can do this. And we see parents further along, and even like this podcast, being able to show other parents that you can do this. We've been there. We've done that, right? And you can too. It's not the end of the world. You can make your marriage work. You can make your family work. It's doable. It's unique. It will be hard at times. It will not look like any other family, but you will make it, and you will be successful at it. It just takes the tenacity to say, we're not going to blow up our family. We're not going to break up our marriage, right? We're going to make this work. Having that tenacity is the key element in here. Saying this marriage was for life. It's again, that marriage is a marathon. You're bringing up your children is the marathon, right? It's all setting yourself up to be able to make it through the sprint. That there are times when you feel exhausted during that marathon, but you can push through, and if you continue on.
Yeah. So for anybody who's interested, just tell people how they could make use of Need Project or engage and get resources or all of that.
Yeah. So needproject.org, is our website, and really what we're trying to do is we are finding resources that are out there and creating a database that they can search to find resources. The second thing we're doing is trying to make kind of a best of the web by disabilities. Where they can find, because I laugh, if you type in autism into Google search, you will get probably over 8 million hits, right?
Yeah.
And which one's the quality? Where do you go, right? So helping them with the basics of that, getting good quality sites in an easy to find link, that's there on the site. The third thing we do is a podcast. So we're recording episodes where we interview resources like marriage counselors who deal with parents with special needs, saying, hey, these are the things you're going to deal with, and here's how, here are the things that will help you make it through, as well as, hey, what is physical therapy? Like, what are these different things? There is hippotherapy, there is, there's all these different classifications of therapy. So talking to those different therapists and saying, what are these things, right? What are they supposed to help me with? And so then you can say, well, maybe I'll try that with my child, right? Or organizations that may seem scary to get in contact with. For example, the Shriners Hospitals for physical disabilities. The Shriners Hospital does an amazing thing, and it's no cost. And I always thought, well, I'm a middle income person, I don't qualify. It's not based on income. It's based on the child's need. If they think they can help the child, they'll help the child. Period. Wow. No cost. Knowing those things, right? Is just, understanding how to intake into these. I've talked with school intake folks, right? So those types of things to help navigate that world. And then the other thing that we're working on right now is a project where we're interviewing parents, just like you're interviewing me. There are so many parents with so much knowledge. They, all of us, we look at all of those facets in our lives, right? And some of us are further along in understanding in different places. Some of us understand the character of God more. Some of us understand dealing with issues around our, raising our children, or some of us have dealt with the marriage thing and really found a key to our success.
Yeah.
So I'm interviewing a bunch of parents and asking them all the same set of questions, and really trying to glean the answers like you've asked me today from those parents, to be able to share that in small snippet videos on our website based around your marriage, based around raising siblings, around getting
That's
that
awesome.
initial diagnosis. So those are the types of things we're trying to create to help those families be able to connect with the resources that we've created, and those are all on needproject.org.
Cool. Well, that's about all the time we have to have a conversation right now, but Bob, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Ben.
And go over to needproject.org and check them out. If that's something that you or maybe a family member or a friend would find useful, get over there, share this, and hopefully it'll be an encouragement to them. So thanks a lot, Bob, and we'll talk to you guys soon.